First episode begins over a montage of memories and old videos. Riri Williams jokes with her friend Natalie. She wants to be happy and to fund her research. Riri helps others get good grades on projects and complete their research so she can afford to pursue her ideas for her suits. She requests an extra year for the grant from Dean Choi. However, her professors call her out on her methods, including her work for the other students. While Riri apologizes so she can get back to work, she discovers MIT has actually expelled her. On her way out of the office, she suits up to fly back to Chicago. A crew pulls off a heist while posing as a security team. After the job goes bad, we meet Parker, aka the Hood. He tells his second-in-command, John, that their team needs a new tech analyst. As he does, Riri flies overhead. She crashes in the street. She walks home with a local kid helping her, and arrives as her mom, Ronnie, talks to her friends about Riri misbehaving at school. After Riri walks into the apartment, Ronnie asks why she never calls, but they're interrupted by Xavier. He invites her out, and the two run out. On their walk, Riri talks about her suit project and her frustrations with life feeling small. Xavier takes her to a mural of Riri's stepfather and Xavier's sister, who died years earlier. The mural is outside of Gary's old garage, which is closed and features flickering neon. Xavier tells Riri he's sorry he wasn't there the night it happened, but does not elaborate. He gives her a mixed tape and drives away. John, who pulled the job as the Hoods, walks his dog past Riri. The next day, Riri and Xavier go to Jim's junkyard for some parts for her suit. She gets ready to ask Jim to give her the stuff for free, but John walks in the front door. He pays for her materials, and he pitches to work with him on a gig afterward. He leaves the card and heads out. Riri follows the card to a pizza place, but the restaurant is closed when she arrives. She can open the door, and after wandering through, she finds the elevator to the second floor. As it goes up, she notices a tarp over some materials, but suddenly the elevator stops. As smoke and gas leak into the elevator, the Hood tells Riri her interview has begun, and she'll die in 3 minutes if she does not find a way out. The heist team watches Riri work over a camera and breaks out in less than 3 minutes. Parker makes a pitch for her to work for him and get her respect, but she declines his offer. He pitches her again, giving her money to pull off 3 jobs for a big payday. She wants to know what he's trying to do, but he's cagey about his goal. With the extra cash, she agrees to join Parker's team. Riri works on her suit at home while listening to Xavier's mixtape. However, when he uses a sample of his sister and Riri's best friend Natalie, Riri has a flashback to working on the Barracuda. Her stepdad, Gary, is proud of his work, but a drive-by shooter kills him and Natalie. She cries, and her mom comes running. However, Riri tells her off for letting Gary's shop get messy and leaves the room. Parker confirms their target, Sheila, to John. Parker removes his shirt for a tattoo, and we see dozens of veins stretched over his back. Over a montage, we see Riri work on her suit and Parker continue to get his tattoos on his back. Riri discovers her AI update is going to take 4 hours to complete. Meanwhile, Parker puts his cap into a vault. Riri wakes up the next morning to what she thinks are hallucinations of Natalie. However, it's actually her new AI that has taken her thoughts and reconstructed her deceased friend. Riri passes out when she realizes what happened.